contest. You can also submit just general schoolwork or artwork that you think is good.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything like specifically extra. Like if you do something for class that you think is really good, then you can submit that. Or even if you just want to submit it, you can also submit art and things in other languages.
And teachers can submit too. So if one of the teachers wants to write a haiku, do it.
Yeah, definitely teachers should submit. And as far as the prize goes, it's still to be determined. We have some ideas though. One of them was maybe like a cupcake or something cool.
And the cupcake will be bomb because it's going to be made by me.
So yeah, I mean, submit.
If you win Monday, room 4, Mr. Murray's room, it'll be quick. If you're going to Smucker Lyceum, please be there, everyone. Thank you.
Oh, goodness. While one of us is busy, all parts of the cross-country team came in first yesterday. Varsity won, junior varsity won, and the girls won, so everyone won. And then we also had Alex Borsky win the junior varsity. We had Genevieve win the girls, and we had Washington win the boys. So we also got first in all those too. So, yeah.
We also saw an FA18 Super Hornet, a C17 Grandmaster 300 Challenge, and a Bombardier Challenger 300, so you should all come to our next race on Tuesday. That's it for
We are cleaning out the blocks you found on Tuesday morning, 3rd period. Clean yourself out, or we might burn it or something.
Sacrifice. For me, this word evoked a picture of an Aztec priest stabbing another man and removing his heart as an offering to the gods. Recently, my understanding of the word has changed. Now, I imagine my family, as they make sacrifices for who they love, even when it's inconvenient for them. It all starts with my parents, who are immigrants to this country, having arrived in the early 90s. They left everything that was familiar to them in India and traveled 12,000 miles in search of a better education and life here in the US, as they knew this was the only way to achieve their goals. They attended Purdue University in Indiana. Life, at first, posed many problems, one of them being the weather. Moving from the hot, sweltering tropics of India to grad student housing in the middle of a Midwestern winter was, to say the least, a complete culture shock. However, they persisted through until the next challenge approached them. My mother finally passed her exams and was accepted to Penn State for her residency. On the other hand, not yet fully adjusted to life in the US, she had to go without anyone to accompany her. By herself, she had to learn how to drive in the snow, find directions to and get to the hospital on time for her shift, and learn to be independent overall. However, whenever my father had time, he would drive 600 miles from Indiana to Pennsylvania to check up on my mother and see how she was faring, and then drive immediately back to finish his PhD. After my mother had finished her residency and my father his PhD, they decided to move to California. So, with their 1999 Honda Civic, equipped with an extra radiator and trailed by a U-Haul trailer, they drove 2,700 miles to Salinas, California. After a few more months, I was born. Then, the next challenge came. My mother worked in King City, while my father worked in San Jose 5 days of the week. So, who would take care of me? That's where my grandparents came in. Despite their age, they flew halfway across the world just to look after me, and rotated every 6 months so that one set could go back to India. Even with the care my grandparents provided, my parents would always find time to spend with me. Whether it was my mother sitting by my bedside throughout the whole night while I was sick, or my father, always willing to help me with homework, despite the huge amount of work he had ahead of him, were just some of the many examples of what they have sacrificed for me. Not only that, without a second thought, they would chauffeur me to this event, pick me up from that friend's house, or drive me to school at some ungodly hour in the morning, even with a 10-hour workday ahead of them, or during their free time on the weekend. There are many types of sacrifice. However, the aspect they all have in common is that each one strengthens the bond with the family. They don't even have to be big ones, just little ones like unpacking the groceries or washing the dishes. The amount of concessions I have made pales in comparison to the amount my family has made for me, and I hope to change that one day. So, the next time my mother tells me to clean my room, or my father tells me to take out the trash, before rolling my eyes and scoffing, I'll think about all they've done for me and just do it.